Welcome back to the Stoop, football fans. It's your boy Lolo sitting out here with Mark on
a beautiful day.
Pretty. I was going to say it's kind of sunny.
I'll take this for December,
but I am a little chilly.
No, we're a little chilly. You know, I had to put on the wool cap.
I don't have the long pants on. I don't have the long underpants.
Not the wool cap with the wolf cap.
But you know how you know it's Christmas time? We got the Christmas cans. Christmas cans. But it is Friday, guys, so
we're starting happy hour a little early.
Starting happy hour very early. Najee just criticized us, but that's what he's on the show for.
Someone's got to keep us in line.
All of our decisions, like supporting Arsenal, supporting Wolves, supporting Leeds.
Right.
You know. So what's going on, Stoop crew? Glad to see Bobby here. Mr. Tom. Who else is here? Ben Ireland is there. Good to see everybody. Oh, and we got some mentions up here. Director John, phenomenal. Director John.
Hey, I didn't do so bad either.
What did you get?
I think I got like 79.
79 in fantasy. That's pretty
sure.
good, but it doesn't even touch Director John's 89 points that he got in fantasy.
I normally sit around the 50s. Now, I was smart this time, and I positioned my bench just right. Emil Smith-Rowe was on my bench at the first position, and Reece James didn't play. Thanks, Najee.
He got that goal.
I text Najee, is Reece James going to play? He said 100%.
Well,
which I should have read 54%. Well, no, he's down.
He's down to 54.
In my mind, after that one.
All right.
Good job, Mr. John.
But so here we go, guys. We're with you on a special 1 o'clock or 6 p.m. UK Friday edition of the Premier League Weekend Watch List.
Premier League Weekend Watch List.
Hey, we got that one right. There we go.
We're getting the point down.
It only took 3 years.
47 tries. But hey, there's Najee. How's it going, Najee? You're back in prison, I see, but it is Casual Friday in prison. You get to wear a little sweater.
I just want to apologize for all my fans, all the Stoop crew members this week. I know they follow my predictions, and I was 25% on my predictions this week.
Yeah, man, 25%. That's terrible. What did you get wrong?
The only one I got right was Man United winning, and I really didn't want them to, But
I wanted to draw desperately.
Yeah, so I got Leeds United wrong. I got Newcastle wrong. It was a terrible week. I was under the weather, but I'm back.
Well, that's what we love on the Stoop. We allow everybody to say whatever they want. You can say whatever you want on this show. You just got to be able to stand by it and own it. And you're owning it, Najee.
There's only just a few words that you can't say, and I'm guilty of a couple of them.
Oh, we don't mention those.
We don't mention
We just moving on.
Moving on.
So, guys, we are back for Premier League Weekend Watch List. Don't do it, John. We're back for Premier League Weekend Watch List for our second time of the week because we have another match week. So you guys know how this goes. We choose the 4 matches that we feel you all should pay attention to. Which matches matter most is the way we describe it. And so these are the fun ones, the maybe relegation battle implications, the top 4 implications, things like that. We each pick one. Me, Mark, and Najee can't pick our own teams. And then we let you, the audience, telepathically choose yours through a survey that I send.
And you guys are really hurting my brain today.
Yeah. Until we start getting some other.
Is it me or is this week kind of a dud?
Well,
is it me? Because it's like I just there's some matchups that I'm gonna watch, but I might.
You know what I'm afraid of for this week with fantasy especially is the amount of subs that are going to be used and like people who are going to be rested and things like that. Like, do you think Liverpool need Mo Salah to beat Watford?
The way Watford's playing?
They need better defense. Like, they should bench Trent Alexander-Arnold for an actual defender. Anyway, so let's get to it. Director John is going to throw up the things in the lottery. Oh, and it's me first. Okay, so my choice for the week. Which one was I? Okay, let me see.
One?
So this one is very, very interesting. Oh, Liverpool aren't playing Watford. Chelsea are playing Watford.
Liverpool is playing.
No, Liverpool playing Wolves.
And that's my choice. That's why I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. My choice for the week is going to be Wolverhampton Wanderers against what?
We're live.
Fucking
you
Messi
bastard.
fans walking up, trolling us. Hey, go polish your gold balls. All 7 of them.
Alan. You've seen him
We're
before.
talking Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Liverpool. Why do I like this? Why is this one? Well, first of all, right now, I kind of want to watch Liverpool every time I kind of want to watch their practices because the football that they are playing is so fun to watch. It's like what you wish your team would do, which is go get the fucking ball. You lose the ball, go get it. They score a goal, who cares? Go and get another goal. Like it's so fun and fast paced, and their fullbacks are out of their minds right now. Trent and Andy Robertson. Salah and Jota, like get out of here. It's ridiculous. And then Jordan Henderson, forget about it. And you forget they have Mane on their team. Like, so yeah. But Wolves have been dropping points.
Defense.
Wolves have been dropping points to the teams I feel they need to be beating, and been playing better against teams that I feel you should drop points to. West Ham, for example.
Or a Jekyll and Hyde team.
So, and it looks like you may get Neves back. No,
We
Neto
will
back.
have Neves back. No, Neto.
No.
Really?
No.
Neto.
Neves back.
Neves comes
Neves.
back from suspension
Neves,
because
yeah.
he had the 5 cards. But this is gonna be.
But your defense has been
This is gonna be interesting.
tricky.
Our defense has been solid.
And so
Max Kilman put Antonio in his pocket, and then in his other pocket he put Cornet.
he needs more pockets.
He
for
needs
this
more
one. He needs
pockets
definitely
for this one. But you know what? I would trust that back 3 because they're playing very, very well. We get Neves back. We'll see what happens. But really what it comes down to is Liverpool is gonna beat up on my Wolves. It's not fair.
He's been singing like for the entire setup, and I don't
No,
know any
seriously.
of these songs that he's singing.
I just made it up.
Okay, good, because
But
I
seriously.
remember that refrain on
Yeah.
that one. Liverpool are gonna beat up on my Wolves, something like that, right?
Something
Both
like
of
that.
us, we
I'll
both got
take
red.
the
Nadine,
red card.
take
There
it away.
there won't be a red card
Double
in this
red
match.
card.
Guys,
Oh,
this
shit.
is a very intriguing match. Why? Because this is a team that scored 12 goals in the last 3 games, 4-0, 4-0, 4-1 against Everton in the derby, and then against a team that haven't conceded in the last 3 games.
Yeah.
You know, but is it Wolves defenders or is it the setup and the formation and how they're playing that is helping them not concede the goal? Is it Kilman? Or you see what I mean? Like Kilman as a
it's the
defender.
setup.
So you see what I mean? So this is, and Neves is going to be back. That's a good thing. That's a positive thing. And I think Traore is going to keep his place. Like he played really well the last game, but he just couldn't score like usual, you know? The only thing we need to look at is that Wolves have 10 points at home within the last 4 games. This is really important. Like they got 10 points in the last 4 games at home. And let's see if Liverpool can continue the 2-goal streak that they have.
Yeah.
They have
Yeah.
2 goals since the beginning of the season, you know, scoring 2 goals in each game. So we will have to watch that. It's going to be an intriguing game between them. What do you guys think?
I see it. This is something where the amount of fixtures comes into play. This is where I think somebody gets rested that fantasy owners are not going to be prepared for, and it's either going to be Salah or Trent or I mean Jota keeps his place, but
Jota's
Mane could definitely not play.
Virgil van Dijk.
Virgil van Dijk wouldn't.
He could.
He doesn't
He could.
run enough to
I
be
don't know.
rested.
No,
lazy
he doesn't.
bastard.
You're right.
But this just is one where, like, not that I think Klopp would be overlooking you guys. I feel like he doesn't tend to do that very much.
Not this
but
season.
it could be
Not this season.
a slight looking past because they're so busy and they freaking handled Everton like
Yeah.
so, and they see you guys as Everton level.
Right. Well, come on.
They
Everton's
they
pretty
see
bad.
they see everyone besides City and Chelsea as Everton level. By the way,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
it goes Everton and then Newcastle level. So
Yeah. I don't have a lot of hope. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna throw it all out there. I don't have a lot of hope against Liverpool. We're not gonna have that miracle win like Leeds did last season with being down 10 men and Stuart Dallas guy comes along and he writes a poem about
What's up,
it.
Justin?
Maybe if the Wolves win, maybe he'll write a poem about the Wolves. I doubt it.
nah, you can't.
I doubt it. I'm not a poet. But here's the thing: is it a victory if we keep them under 2?
It's not a victory.
If it's 1-0, if we hold them 1-0 and have chances to score and not be able to finish, which is
Look,
you
could
been
end
the recipe so far for the season.
You could end the season with a little line that has you and Chelsea together, the only teams to keep Liverpool from scoring 2. That would be the only victory. And not much of a victory.
They might win. They might not lose. They could draw.
Yeah.
But I just don't know. We talked about Neves is coming back. Podence is coming off of the COVID list. These are positive signs. Our back line is playing well. Our
You're a good
midfield
goalkeeper too.
is going to play well. Sa is playing excellent. I think 3 clean sheets in a row. I'm not going to say we're desperate for points because we're still in the top 10, and I even think a loss to Liverpool will keep us in the top 10. Although with Tottenham having a game in hand, I want so much. I want so much, and I expect so little, and I ask for less.
Well,
I have no idea.
Here's why I really want to watch this as well, is because Liverpool seem far more susceptible to giving away goals than City and Chelsea. And all 3 of them have been doing it. But when Liverpool do it, it's ugly. It's like, oh yeah, Trent is there. There's Ben Ireland. I don't know about that, man.
Putting his reputation on the line and says Wolves win 3-2. That's like a fourth of the goals that the Wolves have scored all season long. I don't think they scored 3 against Liverpool, but you could be right. Mo Master Neves is back. He was just down for a 5-card suspension.
I'm leaning towards what Naji was saying about Adama Traore being in the starting lineup, and he needs to be a big factor. And I'm not looking for a goal from Adama. I am looking for an assist or multiple assists like he should have done in the last match.
No
but
doubt. We didn't
listen,
even talk about that.
If Adama can exploit one of the wings and exploit Trent Alexander-Arnold, are they on the same side? I don't know. I don't think so. I think he's on the Andy Robertson side.
I think so.
But
Andy Robertson can't keep up with that.
But he's a much better defender. He just won't go as far forward as Trent. But if Adama Traore can cause enough trouble to put Liverpool a little bit out of rhythm, I can see Raul Jimenez getting in the right spot 1 time, maybe 2 times, maybe a penalty or something, because they get so frustrated that they can't get the ball off of Adama. Right. Now, if Adama has a bad match, I don't think there's any hope for you. Right. I think he will be the key player. If you guys do get a result, it's because Adama Traore had a good game.
Yeah.
And he doesn't need an assist even. He doesn't need an assist or a goal. He just needs to be a nuisance to where everything starts slightly going that way, and then you're not on the Trent side, you're not on the Salah side. You're and then
it's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to see what Lage does with the lineup. He has options. One of them I don't think is Trincao. I think maybe he comes off the bench.
Trincao doesn't deserve to be dropped, to be honest with you. He was doing well too.
No, I agree, but if you had the option between in this match between Traore and Trincao, who do you take?
Traore.
You take
Yeah,
Traore.
You need a difference
Traore,
maker.
but
You need that difference maker.
I think what Lodge need to do is to play 5 in the middle, put the dunker in as an extra body, so it would be like a
So
3-5.
slow in this one, though.
Yeah, but it
Yeah, I know.
slows
He's
Jota's
just a
runs. It slows
lumbering
Mane's
and
runs.
he's a smart footballer,
Hey, with corner
but he's
kicks,
so lumbering.
I know with corner kicks you need somebody with Van Dijk there in the penalty
Oh,
area.
absolutely. I mean, Den Dunker's like what? He's 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah.
big body.
It's a
Put
big
him
body.
in there with Sice.
So, fellas,
Those are big
let's get our score predictions. Najee, what do you say?
With my prediction, they are due a slip or it's a trap game for me for Liverpool. They're playing away from home. Like I said, Wolves got 10 points from the last 4 games at home. It's gonna be a draw. It's gonna be a 1-1 draw for me.
1-1. Woo. I mean, it's tough. It's tough to call. There's I'm gonna let you go last because it's your team, even though it's my pick. But I just don't see Liverpool, even if they slip, even if they give up 2 goals, I can still see them winning it. But I don't see them giving up 2 goals. I'm gonna call it 3-1. 3-1. I think Raul Jimenez gets one.
Okay.
Or maybe like a Moutinho free kick or something like that.
That
But
would be nice.
I'm right there with you, Mo Master. I just can't go against Liverpool. It's like in fantasy, all the different people you think about captaining and like, oh, I could do this and this and this and this. And then at the end of the day, you captain Salah and you get 30 points.
We all forget they lost against Norwich last year. It could happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they drew with Chelsea this year.
Yeah.
As bad as Chelsea are.
We played with like 8 men.
With
maybe.
10 men.
Look, so I'm gonna throw this out there. I would love, this would be epic if the Wolves could beat Liverpool, but I don't see it happening. Our defense is in great form. Our front, we're not being very creative. Maybe it is because we're missing Podence. Maybe it is because we were missing Neves. Who knows? But I do think that we might resort to the form that surprised the league in the early part of the season. So I think we're going to lose to a very, very, very solid squad, a very fit squad. We'll lose to them, but I think it's going to be 1-0. I think our defense is going to hold. I think it's going to. We're going to staunch the bleeding. It's not going to be as bad.
You're going to lose 1-0.
We are going to lose 1-0.
Oh, okay.
I can't
I thought you
pick
took the
Wolves
win.
over this. I can't. I want to, but I can't. Mind over heart.
That's stupid.
Sorry.
That's a dumb way to live.
Not.
That's a dumb way to live.
It is not a dumb way to live.
You should be heartbroken like
it
me
has kept
every
me
week.
out of the hospital. It has kept me out of jail. It has kept me in my relationship.
Oh, man. Look.
Heart.
Oh, no. What happened?
Brain
I'm more
over heart.
positive about Wolves than you are, Mark.
And good on you, Mo Master. Good.
Okay, guys.
on
So we got
you.
Najee with a 1-1 draw, you said?
Yeah, 1-1 draw.
And I said
Take the
3-1.
point.
3-1 Liverpool, and you said 1-0 Liverpool.
I said 1-0.
Let us know what you guys think in the comments below. Ben Ireland says 3-2 to the Wolves. BX says 4-1. I'm assuming Liverpool. Yeah, because he says Salah 2 goals, Mane a third, and Jota 4th. Mo Master says a 1-1 draw. There you go. Yeah. All right. And look, there's Adriano says a wise man, that Mark fella.
Stay tuned for more things that I have to say.
All right, Director John, throw it in the mixing bowl. Let's see who's next. It's you, Mark.
Ooh, so if you can't tell from my face or my energy today, I went out last night and had a bit of a session. Shooting pool, drinking beer, and maybe a few in between. And I met a guy who was a West Ham fan. And we were talking Premier League, and then out of the blue, he says, Hammer's going to beat Liverpool. Now, I don't know why I said that in a Texas accent, because he was definitely English. But he just said, damn, Hammer's going to beat Chelsea. Again, I don't know why the Texas accent there. But it got me to thinking, that he's out of his mind. but for Rob, I'm gonna watch this match for you because you were so confident. You were so confident that the Hammers were gonna hammer Chelsea.
Ooh, Najee!
You know, and I'm struggling because everything that I threw at him, I was like, well, you're obviously missing Ogbonna. You're obviously missing the contribution of Sufal. And he was like, well, he's hurt. We don't need him.
Sufal played the last match. Yes, he did.
I didn't watch.
You're right about that statement. I'm just saying it was surprising to see him this week. And he played with Ben Johnson, which was crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
that is crazy.
There's Alan.
And
hey guys, just a quick thing. Hey, Stoop crew in the house. If you guys want to piss Alan off, tell him why Messi didn't deserve the Ballon d'Or. We're going to be doing a special show
and that's
about
another
that.
Thing.
Sorry, no,
really
I don't want to cut you off.
And really quickly, that's another thing. We talked about that with this guy Rob, and he said, "Take it to the schoolyard." And if you're picking teams, who's the one you pick first?
Messi.
And you
every
pick
year.
Messi.
Every year.
You pick Messi.
Until Messi is 85 years old, I pick Messi.
So Alan, that's why. That's why that happened. But I would like to see and
look, Najee's just like, will you shut up already and let me talk about why Chelsea's going to beat the crap out of
I'm going
West
to be
Ham?
really quick. And I don't know what's going to happen here, but it's going to be a really fun game to watch because I love watching West Ham and I love watching Chelsea. And go, Najee, please.
Okay, Najee, pop the cork.
West Ham, they lost 2 of the last 3 games.
He's in jail.
They lost 2 of the last 3 games. They are suffering at the back. And, Kurt Zuma, it's our own players. We know how it works, But look, joking aside, this is the biggest game of the weekend. This is the most exciting games of the weekend. It's a London derby. West Ham playing at home. Chelsea were struggling against Watford, but we all know why. I mean, they were playing with the really B team, But I want to give credit to Tuchel here for tweaking in the second half, trying to find a way. I mean, he brought in Pulisic, Ziyech, and Lukaku to try to win this game, even though we're not playing well. Pulisic ended up being a right wing back at the end. Chalobah was playing in midfield, and then he got injured, and then he brought Ziyech in, and I was like, what is this guy doing? You need to give him credit for these substitutions, these changes, tweaking inside the game to make sure we want to win this game. And Watford made it easy for us, but this game is going to be very important for Chelsea. We need to stay on top. Liverpool are playing Wolves. I understand that, but Chelsea will have Jorginho back. Probably Christensen is going to be at the back too because Chalobah is injured now. I'm hoping that Lukaku is going to finally start. Because
I think he definitely starts.
We missed him.
I definitely think that.
Tuchel didn't confirm that he's going to start, but he said he might. He's ready to start. I can't go another 65 minutes with Werner.
Yeah,
leading the line. So and that's why this is a really very very important game for Chelsea.
Yeah, this one is huge. I think West Ham is. If I was West Ham, I'd be like, okay, this might not be the worst time to be coming to see Chelsea. The biggest issue to that statement would be that Lukaku's finally fit.
Right.
So fuck. But what that does is that takes your deadly fullbacks almost out of play because not out of play, but as I've seen, anytime Ziyech, Mount, Pulisic, Lukaku are in the match, it's a much more traditional team where the front line is attacking and the back line is defending.
Right.
When they're not in the lineup, that's when Reece James is playing as a midfielder or as a winger instead of a wing back, like a straight winger. And that's when him and Chilwell were getting tons of fantasy points.
Right.
Was because there was nobody else there. There was nobody. Right. The guys up front were Margaret Cho and your Tammy Abraham knockoffs that you have.
Oh, Tammy Abraham, I miss
No,
you
the
in the Premier
knockoffs.
League.
They're like not even as good as Tammy Abraham, but now they're
Miss him
playing
in the Premier League. Why didn't you
who
come
are
to
they?
the
Who is that?
Wolves?
Callum Hudson-Odoi, and who's the other guy who plays all the time
Who
nowadays?
Oh, what's his
Lonzo?
name?
Reece
I know who
James?
you're thinking about.
No, up front,
no,
midfielder.
Loftus-Cheek?
Loftus-Cheek. Yeah,
really?
yeah.
No, Loftus-Cheek? I was
Yeah.
thinking of somebody else. I
No,
was thinking of
to me, those two are like no.
Yeah, Loftus-Cheek
they're okay.
is going to start with Jorginho in the middle for sure. I hope Azpilicueta plays instead of Alonso because Alonso was wasteful against Watford. He was giving passes to he was losing the ball in a very bad area.
I feel bad that I put him on my fantasy team.
Who?
Yeah, so
Alonso.
I didn't.
and
That's why, because you remember we were talking how the last time both you and I brought him in, and he
He's
did
done
fuck all,
and
and I just couldn't do it. And he got
So
1
many
point,
players that
and
are
I
doing
kept
fuck-
Robertson, and Robertson
who
had
does-
2 assists.
You know who has fuck all for my fantasy team is
Wang.
And I don't have him on my
I
fantasy
have
team.
Wang.
Is Antonio and Bowen.
Why do you have both of them? I told you not to double up on them.
Because Bobby Stoop stole me to do it.
Yeah, no, you have to wait a week or two. Actually,
told me to
after
do
this
it.
week, West Ham looks better for fantasy points. But look, going back to what I'm saying, Reece James had a little knock. I think it was more just he was resting.
I think
they
he
just
was
rested
being
him
rested. He was probably being rested for this.
match. Yeah, because this match is more important than the Watford. Like
Absolutely.
Chelsea's B team should beat Watford 2-1.
But Watford
Like
gave
that
you
makes
a run.
sense.
I gave you a run.
So this game, I'm going to go ahead and get into our predictions here, since this was yours.
Najee has to step out for a second.
Oh, you do? Okay.
let me give you my prediction
Yeah.
for the Chelsea game.
Yeah.
I don't see Chelsea conceding with a back three like Thiago Silva, Rudiger, and Christensen. I think we're going to contain Antonio. It won't be an issue for us. And I'm going to go with a 1-0 Chelsea. Lukaku finally scoring.
Lukaku finally scoring. All right. I don't think 1 goal is going to be enough. Just let me say that for either team, it's not going to be enough. And I think it's going to be 1-1 for a long time in this match. And I think in the end, Chelsea are going to take it, and it's going to suck for a lot of people because we're all going to be rooting for West Ham. And I think Chelsea are going to fucking, and it'll be like a Rudiger from 30 yards out or something, or like Thiago Silva, like shouldn't even be in that position and he gets it in, that type of thing. Or like a Lukaku assist to Chalobah or something, not Chalobah. He's not playing.
Yeah.
But, it's going to be something stupid like that. So, but I think Chelsea, they've done it to us all season long where you're like, oh, they're going to draw against this team. Oh my God, they're going to draw. Oh my God, they're going to lose. And then you look back after the match, you're like, how did they win?
Yep.
How did they win that match? And
Yeah.
that's kind of who Chelsea are right now. And I think it'll be a fun match, but 2-1 to the Dirty Blues.
Ooh.
Najee, and if you got to step out,
I'm
feel
good,
free.
I'm
We
good.
hope you can come back in.
Yeah. You know, Chelsea this year has been that snake. And it just rocks back and forth, and you think it's not going to do anything, and it just strikes you.
I thought there was a snake here.
I tell you what, I don't.
Ooh, a red one.
I got a red one. Rob, I want to pick West Ham so badly, but I think that the loss of Ogbonna is much bigger than people realize, and I see Chelsea just doing what they do. You know, they sit back and they wait and they pick their moment and they score. You know, even when I tuned in and it was Watford and Chelsea 1-1. And I tuned in, I saw the score, and I was like, yeah, Chelsea's going to take care of this. It's just going to happen.
It was tough, man.
And I see the same thing happening over and over and over. Is Chelsea is a very, very good squad. They're very disciplined. They're very talented. But for whatever reason, and maybe it's the style of Tuchel. Maybe it's the style of Tuchel that they're just not going to give you they're not going to give you a 4-goal result. They're gonna get that 1 goal and they're gonna win the match. They're gonna get the one goal differential, 2-1, 3-2 differential, and win the match. And I see this. I don't care how many goals West Ham scores, Chelsea's going to score 1 more. In this particular case, 2-1 Chelsea. Sorry, Rob.
Yeah, and then
Chelsea. That's what I said.
Talking about the injury of Ogbonna, I mean, since they lost him, they drew and then lost and then lost.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's one of the bigger losses. They're not overcoming it.
Guys, I just learned one thing this week, that whenever Atletico Madrid sells a player or loan him out, like Saul Niguez or Partey, man, this player is done. I'm just gonna say it. Because Saul was the worst. He was substituted. No,
he was awful.
Yeah.
He's been substituted twice at halftime already. Like, he starts him, thinks that he's gonna do well, but then, man, they take him off. And then Partey yesterday was so poor. He was giving the ball away. So bad. I was like, man, nobody should buy any player from Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, man. Unfortunately.
All I know is I was hoping for you, Najee, when you said that, was you were going to cup your ear and go, wait a minute, this just in.
Yeah, I was like, this just in. Reece James.
That would be awesome if we had somebody this just in.
Yeah,
but
Fabrizio Romano.
Reece James is ready, guys, for this game.
Yeah. He's back.
Yeah,
Tuchel already said so. Yeah.
Yeah, him and Jorginho are gonna be back.
Yeah, I'm not benching. I'm not benching James.
No. Tuchel actually said he is fine. He's back.
Got on. Wait a minute, Tuchel.
This just in.
Tuchel.
Okay, guys. So that's it for West Ham Chelsea. Go ahead and make sure you gave us your predictions in there. And whoever gets it correct will win the prize of being correct at guessing something. Okay.
And knowing more than
Moving
Mark.
on. Throw it in the bowl, Director John. Let's see who's up next with their picks. It's Najee's choice.
All right. We're going to go with the team that just won yesterday.
Fuck off.
They have a new manager, I heard, and his press conference was like, I declined the Chelsea job in February. Well, guess what? Tuchel was appointed in December. Tuchel was appointed in December. So they wanted to fire Tuchel after 2 months to appoint him. So anyway, we're talking about the Man U and Crystal Palace game. Let's see what's gonna happen. I want to see how this new manager first is gonna set up how he's gonna play. Is he gonna play with 4 at the back or 3 at the back? Is Ronaldo gonna play? Is he not gonna play? There's a lot of factors, into this guy.
Yeah.
How are they gonna press high? They're gonna be sitting and playing counter-attacking. But I heard his press conference today. He talks well, but talking on paper, we all know Man United is a good team. But let's see if they will really follow his instruction in the first game.
Yeah.
Sorry, Gary asked to jail you, so John, listen.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
here's the thing. Here's the thing on this match that, going in that I'm gonna go back to United's win over Arsenal, and so we were getting a lot of comments that Carrick quit. That he quit, he resigned, all the things. Here's the thing that I want to add to that or comment on that. Look, he's filling in until they find somebody. But in this particular match against Arsenal, they gave all the credit to Rangnick. and he didn't get any of the credit.
Nothing.
And I guarantee you that pissed him off. And he said, "You know what? If I'm dead man walking, I'm walking." So good on him as far as I'm concerned.
No, that was all planned before.
No, actually, they.
I'm just saying.
They said because Carrick had said, "I'm going to come in and fill in until there's an interim, so I'm the interim." But then wait.
Wasn't a Rodnock.
What he said, what Carrick said. So when you say he quit, him quitting was him quitting, going back to his role, which that's what he was going to do. He was going to do the interim and then join the staff.
Is that what he's doing?
No,
that's more than I know.
That's what he quit.
That's more than I know.
Otherwise, there was nothing for him to quit.
Yeah.
He quit Man United.
He quit Man United.
Being on the coaching staff.
Yeah,
the plan was to join Ragnick's coaching staff.
Yeah, no, he wanna.
He said, "No, I'm not going to do that."
He wanna have his own legacy. You know, he wanna coach.
Yeah.
He will probably coach somebody.
But I don't think it had anything to do with the match or anything like that. It was going to happen. You don't make a decision like that after a match.
I mean, we all know that
because it came out immediately after the match.
We all know if Rangnick wasn't considered, we would know that Carrick would have taken the job because he drew against Chelsea, won against Arsenal, and won against.
Are you kidding me? You don't think like fucking Derby County and Rangers and all these other teams are going to be calling not Ragnick, Carrick right now?
Carrick?
They're like, oh my God, you turned it around. You drew against the undrawable Chelsea, and you fucking you beat Arsenal, the mighty Arsenal, and you beat Villarreal, all these huge markers.
I mean, they're gonna hype him up, but he's gonna fall like all he did again. You know, we know that.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Ben.
So what I'm interested in this one is I would really like Crystal Palace to beat Manchester United just so Arsenal doesn't get the blame when Manchester United starts going on a little run, and at least we didn't give them the jump off, you know? Because right now the scary thing is like, what if Manchester United don't lose another match this season? Then it's Arsenal's fault. We gave Ronaldo confidence. So I need Crystal Palace to put in a performance.
You really think you need to give Ronaldo confidence?
No. You're right about that.
He scored.
But the rest of the team.
No.
Maguire
played his best match in months.
He should have conceded a penalty. Come on, man. He should have conceded a penalty.
That's Mark saying how terrible Maguire is.
But that's Maguire. You expect him to do that and not get called for it. It happens all the time. Last year, he picked up a dude and WWF slammed him to the fucking pitch.
Against Chelsea.
And nothing was called. There are certain
Chelsea.
players that get calls and there are certain players that don't. Rudiger is a very good example. Look at what he did to De Bruyne. Look at what he did to that young man.
Rudiger is
Come on.
Rudiger is a bit smarter than Maguire. But anyway, look, Crystal Palace are suffering. They are suffering right now. Crystal Palace are suffering right now. It's 2 losses in a row. They were doing so well, drawing games. Yeah. Now they're losing games. Look, I think it was against Leeds United. I don't think they deserved to lose this game, but they lost it. You know, and they're suffering right now, and Man United will look to pounce and continue, you know, what they started against Arsenal.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that Crystal Palace will go all out attack on them, and I feel like if Arsenal would have just continued to attack, we could have been 2 or 3 up on them before giving them a chance.
Absolutely,
and the wheels would have come off.
Absolutely.
And Crystal Palace, like Leeds United, actually have a better defense than Manchester United do. So Crystal Palace couldn't find a way to break them down, and they were constantly pressed that they got overwhelmed.
Do we know when Varane's coming back?
I think he's been.
No. He's still out.
Anyway, let's do our predictions on here. I'm done talking. I'm so angry at this fucking club. Like, as much as I hate Spurs, this season and last season have just made me hate Manchester United even more.
I told you by Christmas, Spurs is gonna be in the number 4. I just told you.
Get out of here. Okay, I'm going Crystal Palace over Manchester United 3-2.
Oh no, I'm definitely
Yeah.
going for a Man United win, 3-1.
I don't even think it's going to be that good. I think
There you go, Ben.
halfway through, when United scored on Chelsea 2 weeks ago, it seemed that moment that United found their mojo. No bandy. We're a Premier League. We talk everything. They found their mojo against Chelsea. They didn't get the result. They got the result against Arsenal. I think this one is going to be 3-0.
3-0?
I think Ronaldo has found his groove, and he doesn't want to get left on the outside because there's talk in the press about, oh, how does Ronaldo fit in now with the new manager? And Ronaldo goes, I fit in like this, bitches. Boom!
I fit in like a Maserati fits in your garage. You fucking make space. blow out a wall or something.
Exactly.
You put an addition on the house to fit the Maserati in the goddamn thing.
So,
What was
okay,
Bodyguard
for all of
doing?
you that hate the scum, I'm not a big fan of the scum. I don't give a fuck. But this is one that they take care of business 3-0.
And listen, like as much as I hate Man United and we can debate best player in the world and this and that and all that, and people talk about Ronaldo and they hate all that, like at a certain point, just fucking look at the numbers. Like he's played 1,100 matches, and he scored over 800 goals in less than 1,100 matches.
Yeah, we don't want to go there right
1,100.
now.
1,100. Most people don't even play 1,100 matches.
But
right?
you can't forget the people that Benzema, that he gave him so many assists. Like we could see how Benzema's doing right now, scoring goals for Real
Somebody
Madrid.
has to assist those goals though. But what I'm saying it's not like he did it. It's not even like the whole Pele argument, where like but Pele scored them all again in Brazilian
really don't
little leagues.
I don't think Pele gets the start in this game.
I'm just saying you can hate on Cristiano Ronaldo for any reason you want. You just can't deny the numbers. You just can't. And he's done it in the top leagues.
Yeah.
And he comes back and he's at 37, and seeing him run against seeing him run yesterday against Arsenal and running right alongside his much younger teammates, and he's blowing past them.
Absolutely.
And then they pull him off, and he gets off, and what does he do? He stands right there trying to coach from the freaking sidelines to the point that they're like, get off the pit. You can't stand there. You got to go. And he's like, is this far enough? Is this far enough?
And that was something that I saw in the Arsenal game that I hadn't seen a lot of from Ronaldo, where he was directing. Don't pass it to him. It was cool to see because it was something that I've expected since the first of the season and hadn't seen. So I don't know, maybe this talk about him not fitting in, maybe seeing Juventus doing the things that they're doing, I don't know.
Okay, but that's about all the time we have to spend on this match, and we have to get to our final match. And our final match is brought to you by Ellie.
Choice.
This is now Ellie's choice. Okay, Ellie, if you guys don't know, is our favorite cat fan, feline fan. And every time the Karen C watches us on the laptop, Ellie comes running up to watch. Minnie, on the other hand,
she's not watching the show today.
Minnie, on the other hand, won't get out of bed. So I don't know. She goes, oh, them again. Lays back down. So anyway, let's get to the audience choice and Director John. It looks like it's Leeds United versus Brentford. So we have the two young upstarts, the upstart of last season and the upstart of this season. We have the bees and the
whites,
the peacocks, the lily white, not the lily whites, though.
We
the
don't
whites.
want to call them
just the whites.
Really shouldn't. Yeah. They're
Just
the
the whites?
peacocks. Let's just
That
call
sounds
them
weird.
Peacocks. But then that gives to a little press to NBC. We're not really sure. Just Leeds. How about that? We just call them Leeds. We don't need, everyone knows what you're talking about when you say Leeds. We don't need to have to say the Steelers. We don't have to say the Saints.
What are you talking about right now?
I'm just saying you call them Leeds.
I zoned out for like 2 seconds, and
Hold
then
on.
you're
I can
talking
do
about the
that too.
Steelers. Jesus. All right, guys, we have Leeds versus Brentford. Both of these teams will be looking at this as maybe not a must win, but a fuck, we need these points.
No, it's a must win.
It's not a must
It is
win. It's not a must win.
You have to get the points when you get the points.
So then every match is a must win. That's a moot point at that
it's
point.
not a
But
must
what
win,
I'm
no.
saying is this isn't like I felt against Crystal Palace. That was a must win for
Given
Leeds.
the schedule that they're facing into for the next month, this is a must win. Last week or last half a week was a must win. They got it. They need these points because I don't see a lot of points coming Leeds' way in the next 4 weeks.
After this. So that would be a reason why it's a must win is because the next fixtures are rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look, Leeds got a bump today. We saw some photos of Bill, Luke Ayling, and Paddy Bamford.
And Paddy Bamford.
I actually made a special category on trivia tonight to pay tribute to Patrick Bamford, who's back. And I'll just spoiler alert: there is not an answer that is Patrick Bamford.
What is Patrick Bamford's first name?
No, but the category is Paddy's back in acting. There you go. Just try
acting.
Just try to figure out what it is. You're gonna have to join us for happy hour if you want to know what that category is. But let's get to it, guys. Why should we be paying attention to Leeds United versus Brentford?
Well,
Because these are two teams that were down below, and they both do well. And let's see the battle.
Are you just recording like something that we can use if you're not available one day? This is the battle of two teams that were down, and we'll see how they fight, and the winner will be the one who gets the most goals.
The winner of this match will be the one that scores the most goals.
When you get in the end zone, you get the 6 points, and you don't get it.
Boy, he's got a lot of mud on his jersey.
look, guys.
And that means that there is less mud on the field.
Go, Najee. Mute us.
Leeds have regained much confidence from beating Crystal Palace. Although, maybe they don't deserve the 3 points, but they got the 3 points and good for them. But they need to keep it up. They need to keep it up so that they could escape from the danger zone. They're still down there. And it's a perfect game for Leeds United. Why? They're playing at home. They're playing who? Brentford. What Brentford are doing lately? Well, they lost 3 of the last 5 games, and they only won 1 game. And they are not the Brentford that we saw early in the season, beating Arsenal, playing so well against Chelsea. I can't forget this game. And
that you guys maybe should have lost.
We should have lost this game.
You should, absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
But then they went on like a 5-game losing streak, and then they drew.
Comes
and
down to losing Raya.
I'm sorry.
I really believe
you had Mr. Tom yesterday on the show, right?
Yeah.
I think I heard Mr. Tom saying he was peeing in his pants yesterday for every time Benteke had the ball.
No, he just usually just pees his pants.
I was gonna.
Yeah, I was like,
I was
that's
gonna
not a
say,
new
Mr.
thing.
Director. That's
Okay.
Mr. Tom just usually
he
pees his
has
pants.
like
Wait,
countless like
Okay,
energy
without
drink bottles that he just leaves in.
Melee against Crystal
We have a
Palace.
sink.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Without Melee against Crystal Palace, you would have not won this game. And then it was a penalty, but it was a 93-minute penalty that you won. So, we could go into details. Good for you. I said good for Leeds United. They won this game, but
listen, Najee, how many matches has Mendy saved your ass?
No, man.
How many matches has a win? You got a win that really should have been a draw because Mendy had a fucking game. And we've been saying this, Najee. This isn't anything new. That Meslier has been keeping Leeds United getting these draws, getting these points. Mm-hmm. 1 point. And it's because Mendy. And he did it again. He did it again.
Mr. Tom is confirming. I was listening yesterday.
Yeah.
I was listening yesterday. Yeah.
Does Meslier get the elusive clean sheet in this one?
No. This one, and I can give you my prediction right now.
On his team.
Antonio, no, this is
No,
Brentford.
Tony.
Ivan Tony.
Ivan
yeah.
Tony.
No,
is-
this one is I think this is the one I'm most excited about this week, to be
Okay.
honest, because this one, Brentford and Leeds. When Brentford is playing very well and they're confident in their defense, they run up and down the pitch, very similar to what Leeds did last season. But they've been pulling it back because they're not comfortable with. They're not comfortable with their keeper. Their defenders aren't doing so well. But they love to get their defenders up. They love to get their defensive midfielders up. They love to get everybody up. And so this is going to be back and forth. Pressing, there's going to be very little defense in this, and I'm telling you right now, it's going to be 4-3, and it's going to be won in like the 92nd, 95th minute by Leeds United. But it's going to be so many goals.
As exciting as that sounds,
and Pontus is returning.
I don't see it happening. I really don't.
There's going to be zero defense in this match. Or like 10 saves by both keepers combined, but there's also going to be 8.
I'm actually thinking
goals.
about picking up Melia on my fantasy team for this one. I
just for this one, just for this match,
for this one.
And moving forward, they're on a terrible run, though.
I know.
So don't pick him up. Then you just have to get rid of him.
I will. I have no idea what I'm talking about, folks. but here's the deal.
I agree with Adriana right there.
Look. It's Leeds. They're at home, and they need to win this as much as they needed to win the last one, because the points in the next 4 or 5 weeks are going to be at such a premium. It's such a premium. Now you're getting healthy at the right time, which is fantastic. And I think it's time that you're going to put all the doubters to bed. You know, I mean, this isn't exactly a match that that he's going to write a poem about. No. It's just Brentford. But these are two teams that know each other well from the championship. It's going to be tight. Leeds 2-0. Rafina gets both of them. That's my prediction.
Look, Bobby Two Scoops kind of nailed it right there. This goes with what you were saying about Raya being out, Raya the Last Dragon. This Fernandez chap looks to have poor distribution. If we can press him, he'll give up possession all afternoon. Exactly.
I don't trust that
Which
guy.
means he's going to have to pop it over the top when your fullbacks are pressing up and try and get Ivan Toney to muscle past. And it could happen.
No, I didn't say Mr. Tom said they didn't deserve to win. I didn't say that. But I was saying that he was scared every time Benteke had the ball in a way. Like that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
He should have been. He should have been because Benteke could have had a hat trick coming in like 70 minutes in.
That header from 2 yards.
Janssen was a long-time Leeds United.
Gotcha.
Moved to Brentford.
Gotcha.
There was a header from 2 yards that Benteke missed. There is also the one that he saved on the line, Melia.
That one was the weirdest one as well. Like
Zaha was.
Sorry, Ben. I don't think Bamford scores. I don't even think he starts.
Fucking Bamford hat trick. What are you talking about? I'm triple captaining him. I bought him.
You are out of your fucking mind.
Fantasy football.
You are out of your mind.
Right now,
he plays 20 minutes
and gets a hat trick.
Wow.
I don't know about that, but I wouldn't. If Patrick Bamford plays, I wouldn't be surprised if he scores this. I'm telling you, this is going to be open.
No,
Leeds is going to win the next 5 games. What are you?
Somebody scoring for me.
There's no way.
Okay, Jasper Baines. If Leeds win the next 5 games,
I will put.
You can take Mark's job and be co-host on the show.
I'll put a Leeds.
No, fuck. You can take my job.
I'll tell you what. If Leeds wins the next 5 games, I will put a Leeds tattoo on my chest.
Wow, I'll do it,
and
I'll draw it.
I will put a Leeds tattoo right here if they win the next 5. It's not happening.
That's good, Gary.
But if it does, I will. but it's not happening.
Well, guys, this is very fun. Listen, CR7 is not a bad choice to pick up. You have them already, right?
I have them. I've refused
They're
to get
on
rid
an
of them, but
incredible
man,
run
I
of games.
could have gotten so much on my chest.
Yep.
I'm not kidding. I'm a man
you
of my
guys heard
word.
it here. So if
will
Leeds
not
United
happen.
win the next five matches, that is not including Crystal Palace. So that would be a 6 match. That would be 18 points out of nowhere.
5 matches.
And they would be contending for the top 4 at that point.
On this one, Leeds United badge.
Because they have to be
this
Chelsea.
Badge,
they have to
not
be
that,
Arsenal.
Not that penis-looking badge from the 70s.
And Liverpool.
And Liverpool. Jesus. No.
Liverpool
guys.
City.
Chelsea.
They get everybody. It's just not happening.
Wait, so what happens? You're not even betting against anything. You have nothing to gain off of this except not getting a tattoo.
But for all those
Okay,
who say
Jasper.
that it could, Bobby Two Skip says it's going to happen.
No,
or
he
it
said
could happen.
He said I could happen.
Yes, I could happen. I could happen to come to your house while you sleep.
I like what you
and
did there, Bobby.
tattoo on
Bobby
your
keeps
chest.
it like so we can't go back and say that he said it could happen because he goes, no, I said I could happen.
Bobby, you're always happening. You are happening.
Stranger things have
could
happened,
happen, but you know what? I'll
Guys,
do it.
People,
I will do it.
people keep on saying that, hey, Nagy always goes against Leeds, and no, not this game. I'm gonna surprise everybody. Yeah, this game, no, Brentford are up and down. It's not working out for them right now. Leeds United won the last game. They're gaining confidence. I am going for a 2-1 Leeds United win.
Wow. Okay. 2-1 Leeds United. I can totally see that.
Rafinha on the score sheet again.
Love it. Leave him in. Rafinha. Fucking badass, that dude.
Yeah.
Rafinha's awesome. Well, okay, guys. Well, shit. I think that's about it. I think that's. Oh, there's Ben. There's Ben Arizona in his hot tub and naked in his hot tub.
Too hot in the hot tub.
So, guys, that's it for today's weekend watch list. We have, I think, we all for the most part, we have Man United winning. For the most part, we have Leeds United winning. You said draw, right?
No, I said 2-0.
Oh,
I said 2-0.
Leeds. We all have Leeds United winning. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
We have other shit. If you want to check it, roll it back, run the tape back. But don't forget, if you guys are here, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button.
Jazz Beer. He says, okay, Mark, if we don't all donate
£5.
That, £5?
£5.
Or is
for
that
a tattoo?
Lots of pounds?
Look at 5,000.
Lots of pounds. Because, I mean, a tattoo of Leeds United on my chest is going to cost me some money.
Yeah.
So I want to see the money. Show me the money.
So, guys, don't forget about tonight. In 5 hours from now, we will be going live.
Oh, good Lord.
We will be going live with Happy Hour. And yes, Mo Master, there is trivia. I have some awesome trivia questions for you guys. I have some brain teasers, some actual football questions for Najee if he joins, and then I have a bunch of nonsense in case the rest of our nonsense crew joins. But listen, if you guys are in the audience right now, and if you guys would like to actually call in and represent the Stoop crew or the Stoopers, you guys send us a message on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, or on the stoopwithlolo.com.
Reach out and touch someone.
Let us know.
Touch us.
There you go, Ben. Sure, you can join, brother. I hope you're feeling better, and I hope you can still talk.
Doubt.
But
no doubt.
And so let us know if you guys want to join in on the show, and we'll see what we can do. And Najee, we hope to see you later. Najee Dufresne.
Najee Dufresne. Can you join us for happy hour for this one? We
join for happy hour, Najee.
We've missed you.
We're going to be having a little bit of a Ballon d'Or conversation tonight. Okay?
Oh, we got to get out.
Just a little bit, just a brief one, because we need like a 2-hour one with.
I'll do my best.
Please do. Please do.
And Scott Newby says we demand Mo Master live and direct tonight. that's up to Mr. Tom if he wants to let him out. We need to see that he's alive and well. All right, guys. So thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you guys back at 7:00 tonight. So go out, buy your beers, eat a lot of food, and get your bellies right because we're about to have a blast.
See you guys.
Director John, thank you so much. You bring it on, bitch.